Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're most welcome. I'm Chinny Ivy, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to watch me again. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell button and change the setting to all so that you get notified anytime a video is posted in this channel. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you things I wish I knew before I became a 400 level law student. Guys, I am a law student in University of Umanah, Akwa Ibom State, here in Nigeria. And if I knew these things before I even started studying law, I feel like my journey would have been better or easier. Let's just put it that way, easier. So I'm just here to guide you in case you want to study law, or you're just starting to study law, whichever category you find yourself. Okay. The first point is that you have to research about your course or your profession, whatever you're doing. See, when I left secondary school, I just did very little research. I didn't even do research on what law students wear, their hair color, nothing. I didn't do research on that because I just felt that university is just going to be wear what you want. But I knew that law you have to wear something corporate. So when I got into school, I found out that we wear white and black uniforms, and it was crazy. And we even make black hairs. You cannot do any other hair apart from black. Guys, it took me time to adjust to this, and if I had done my research, it would have been better for me, because my first months in school, I was still breaking some rules. I was making a hair that was between black and brown. I don't know if you guys get. There's it looks like black, but it's not black. Get? So I kept doing that for a while until someone told me that I might be indicted. Then I stopped doing it. But now I'm used to all of this. But all I'm just trying to tell you is that before you begin to even think of entering into any faculty of law anywhere, just research on their dress code and on their hairstyles and everything, because it took me time to actually adjust to mine. Moving on, guys. Next point is indulging in questions and moot court competitions. Guys, this one, if you're like me, they don't ask questions in class unless you're asked, or unless the lecturer points at you, then you can stand up and answer the question. Comment down below, because I'm just like that. I know that if a lecturer should ask a question, I know that there are some people who will just stand up and answer the question, and I don't even know. I just sit down there, grab. If I'm not grabbed, I don't even know, But I know that I do not answer questions in class, and I do not ask questions in class. I'm like someone who just sits down to observe. So if you're like that, I will tell you, stop doing it. Just tell yourself, I don't want to do this anymore. To ask questions or answer questions in class actually builds your confidence, even among your mates, even just all around. It builds your confidence. And moot court competitions are fake court scenarios. Sometimes we can dress up to be the counsel for the defendant or counsel for the plaintiff, or they just give you a case fact and then you just go do your research. It's just something that looks like it's a real case, but it's not. It's just a training ground for us law students to know what we'll see when we go to a real court. So if you may not even know the process, you may not build that confidence, because it is different from sitting down to talk to someone close to you. When you just get there, when you when you get there, you know what I'm talking about. So if you're someone who wants to study law, or you just started studying law, just start very early to build your confidence, and you'll be happy with yourself. Guys, the next thing is internships are very important. Just do intern with any firm. They're going to take you to court, I don't know, just expose you to things you will have to see, or you will see when you start practicing, and in that way you can even do better as a practicing lawyer. So that is very important. Next point is associating with non-colleagues and colleagues. Let me start with colleagues. Someone like me, I sit in the same seat, kind of the same row in class, and I have the same set of people sitting close to me. So at the end of the day, I only get to talk to them or interact with those set of people that come to class. I may not even know, I don't even know how their handwriting looks like. So from my experience, I know this is bad, and I'm trying to do better, and that's why I'm trying to tell you now to do better. You have to interact or associate with your colleagues, because it will lead to something good. They could recommend you for something if you're good. And with non-colleagues, speaking about non-colleagues, one time I went for this chamber law dinner, and usually I do not listen to law lectures during dinners, because I'm like, after listening to lectures in class, writing exams, coming out for dinner when I'm supposed to relax and just have fun, and then I still have another law lecture. So that's why I don't listen to some of them. But the last one I went for, I actually listened, and one of the speakers said something that stuck with me ever since. And he said that the first set of cases that you will have after being a graduate of the Nigerian law school will be from people who knew you from school, people who are not your colleagues, people who you were just interacting and associating with. And I think that makes sense, because if your colleague has, a case, he won't bring it to you if he's practicing. So that is it. These people that you actually know, that you don't see in class, people that are not from your faculty, they are the ones that will actually bring their cases to you. Because if they run into any legal trouble, they will be like, yeah, I have a friend that was in law school the other day, and I think he should have graduated by now, and they'll have to bring the case to you. So that way, if you don't interact with them, if you don't associate yourself with them, you might not be able to say this. And one of the reasons why I think some law students do not like associating with non-colleagues is because of the large popular assumption people have about law students. Seriously, it's really hard when you're trying to get to know someone and they already have a lot they've assumed. Like, they just have a lot of assumptions about you even before they get to know you. It's really annoying and frustrating. So most times it's just better you just stick with your own colleagues and just indulge in extracurricular activities. Just join a chamber. I'm going to leave the handle of my chamber here, the Instagram handle, so you can check them out. Guys, joining a chamber changed my life. When I first got into the university, I was really quiet. I was just to myself, and that's not because I'm a quiet person. It was because I just came to a new environment. I was just observing, trying to even know what to do with my life, but joining this chamber just opened me up and even brought out more like amazing personalities that I did not think I had, because they take care of, or they cater for your social needs, your academic needs, like all round. They just help you through that. And I would advise you, if your school has like chambers, of course I think all law universities have chambers, so just check out, do your research on each of the chambers, know which one would work best for you, and join that, because they go a long way. Like, when you do this extracurricular activity, it's like you're not a robot, you're not a law robot, you're not just someone who just breathes law, spits law. you also have like other aspects of life that you can relate with, so that way join a chamber. And that is the last point though. Don't stress about which branch of law you want to venture into or specialize into. Guys, I had a lot of headache thinking of this thing. When I was in my 200 level, just my 200 level, when you start discussing with your classmates and they begin to, oh yeah, which branch of law do you want to even venture into? I really had, like, I didn't know. I did not know what to do, so it kind of stressed me out. And right now I'm like, the time I used to stress out, I would have used it for something else. Because most people that are even in law school, they don't know which aspect of law they want to venture into. It's usually maybe when you start practicing, or I don't know, from law school, or just some people actually get it early. They just know what they want to do early, but others just do it late. So don't stress about it, because it's going to stress you and you're not going to concentrate on what you want to do, because you keep, I don't know, it just stresses people out, like thinking about the future, the unknown. So do not think about that, just focus on what is in front of you. The future will sort out itself. And with that being said, I think we are the end of this video. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, please. We're trying to reach 500 or more subscribers by the end of this year, and it's just 2 months to go. Please guys, subscribe and like this video. Like this video and comment on this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you really want this assumption about law students video. I want to know if you want it. If you do, tell me, okay, so that I can release it after this video. And that being said, see you guys in my next video. Bye.